Here we go. Are you keeping score?
No, I'm the line judge.
Line judge? Okay, so you'll be getting up here? Okay.
You want to sit down? I'm getting this.
Are you doing line judge?
Yeah, I'm It's only my second time doing this. Last time I did on super numbers. This time I don't want to be the one that like messes up the back home. You know what I mean? Especially when you got teaching skills. Then it's not fun to box. I have like half the for seniors.
Oh, yeah.
So,
What do you teach them?
American history.
Molly Smith with Tommy TV. Thank you all for joining us. Warm-ups are currently underway and we'll be getting started shortly. All right, this is Molly Smith with Tommy TV. I'm live with Coach Peabody. Coach, these are two very evenly matched teams, both 18 and 6 for the season. How do you think the girls are going to come out for victory today? What do they have to do?
We got to try to be aggressive on our serve so we can keep the ball away from their big middle hitter.
All right, well, thanks so much for joining us. Anything you need to say to our girls?
No, we're just going to play hard and come out with the win tonight.
Thank you so much.
Place your hand over your heart and join us in singing loudly and proudly our national anthem as led tonight by Ms. Debbie Lobalt.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now
Welcome everybody to Dolph Stanley Gymnasium. This is Ryan Brown. I'm joined by my partner Jason Hadley with tonight's commentators for a huge Apollo Conference match pitting Charleston Trojans that are sitting at 18-6 right now. They're 6-2 in the conference. And your Taylorville Tornadoes, who are also 18-6. They're 6-1 in the conference. Last week, Taylorville had a bye in the conference, which everybody gets in every sport, so they're one game behind playing-wise. Starters for tonight for Charleston are going to be number 1, Hannah Busher at libero. Number 3, Mackenzie Pamperin. She's your setter tonight. Number 7, Ashlyn McPeak will be your defensive specialist. Number 8, Sydney Bennett will play outside hitter. Number 14, Natalie Courtney will be a middle. And number 15, best player for Charleston, is Kat Blase. She's a middle and she runs the show. And then number 18 is Caitlin Wilson. She's an outside hitter. For Taylorville, sporting an 18-6 record right now, off to another great start to the season. Not a start, we're way over halfway now. Number 2, Maggie Holdhouse. She is a defensive specialist. Number 7, Maya Cly. She is a middle for us. Number 11, Hannah Clayton will be an outside hitter. Number 13, the lefty, Summer Brandis. She's your setter. Number 15 will be Abby Heberling. She's a middle. And then number 16 will be Macy Mann. She is also a middle for us. Coach Hadley. Coach Hadley is our junior varsity boys basketball coach. I'm the varsity boys basketball coach. And we're just moonlighting right here, getting paid big time bucks to do this game. Actually, we're just volunteering from the bottom of our hearts, and we're asked about an hour ago to do this. We're filling in. Coach Hadley, you ready to do this?
Let's rock and roll. I'm ready for some volleyball.
Let's do this. The Tornadoes are coached by Kim Peabody. I have no idea who coaches Charleston. I did not get that information. I wish I could tell you.
He's tall. He's about 6'6".
I'm sure he's a very nice gentleman that knows exactly what he's doing. For Tornadoes, for Taylorville, we have Kim and Matt Peabody will be coaching us up here. They'll be joined by James Peabody, who is the little guy sitting right next to Matt. Unfortunately, little James broke his wrist, and he's sporting a cast right now. But he's tough. He's a Peabody. He'll be fine. Our officials tonight are going to check out the lineups, make sure everything is ready to go. Of course, I didn't get their names either. Probably should have done that. Thanks for the tip. And Coach Hadley's text message that I need to get the microphone off my face. I think we missed a starter here. Lauren Felica is our libero. She is in there right off the bat.
Last time out, Taylorville beat Charleston. After dropping the first game 25-17, they came back and won 25-19 and 25-19.
Charleston's up for the serve. That's number 7, Ashlyn McPeak. Good short serve in the middle. Set by Brandis. Good block there. Charleston keeps possession. Into the back row to Hannah Clayton. Abby Heberling with a kill. You want to stat that? Serving for Taylorville is going to be number 13, Summer Brandis. She's our setter, does a really nice job. She's a lefty, you don't see that very often. That's the middle for Charleston, that's Cab Blase. It's going to be called a double hit. We're going to call this pretty tight tonight on the setting, it looks like. That was number 8, Sydney Bennett with the serve. We have a net violation.
Sub coming into the game, number 8, Avery McCullough.
Avery McCullough, all 4 foot 11 inches of her. She's obviously pretty short, but she is scrappy. She covers a lot of ground back there. And a great serve, one that just kind of falls off the table. Nice set. And they find that right side in a hole there in front of Taylorville. Scores 2-2. Back to serve for Charleston is number 15, their middle, Cablaze. Good hustle by Lauren Felica, just couldn't get it back into the court. 3-2 Charleston. We got a lift call on the pass. I've got 2 serves go right to Hannah Clayton here. See if the third one does the same.
That one's into the net. Taylorville catches a break.
Got a sub coming in. That's number 16, Macy Mann. She'll rotate into the front row. That was Lauren Felica on the serve. And a lift by Charleston, 4-4. Lauren's back again. Good powerful serve into the back row. Charleston hits it into the net. Taylorville picks up a point. It's 5-4. That's out. Lauren Felica's on a nice little run right here. Good strong serves. Going into the back row. Making it hard for Charleston to run their offense. Another good serve. But a good set.
Felica tried to help her own cause with the dive. Just couldn't keep it up in the air long enough.
Number 11 is going to check into the game for Charleston. That is Karen Masangu.
Beautiful save by Brandis going into the pole.
Good spike there by Charleston into the back row. Great pass. Good quick set. That's going to find the line. That's a point for Taylorville. Good spot on Charleston right side.
Macy Mann coming off the bench, making her presence felt early.
Charleston's going to sub again. This is number 12, Abby Callis. Back to serve for Taylorville is Paige Brown. That is no relation to me, by the way.
Shocking.
I'm not related to any Browns in town, believe it or not. Good little rally here. Finishes with Cat Blase just dunking that over the net right there.
Hopefully she doesn't get too many of those or it's going to be a long night.
Yeah, that's going to be an overpass of doom going to that girl. Maggie Holhouse checks back in for Taylorville. Number 10, Kayla Retrammel for Charleston back to serve. Into the net it goes. That's a point for Taylorville. It is 8-6.
Maya Clyde checks back in for Taylorville.
Yeah, we don't want Avery playing the front row a whole lot.
Probably not. Not tonight.
Strong serve by Hannah Clayton. Good dig by her too there. That was a good one. There's a set, quick set into the middle, but it goes long into the Purple Rain. Purple Rain's nice enough to give that back. Hannah back to serve again. going to back set to the right side hitter. Point lands in. That's going to be a Charleston kill. It's 9-7. Taylorville is winning. Number 1 back to serve for Charleston. That's Hannah Busher. Brandis dumps it over. Almost finds the bottom. I think Blase was the one that directed that ball. It ended up going out. She just missed the line.
Great call by the line judge. All over it.
You got to love good officiating when you see it. You got to give them some love on the radio. That was number 4, Lainey Moses with the serve. Good pass, good set over to Blase, but Blase crushes the net for a Taylorville point.
Taylorville up 4 here. Let's go on a run.
Coach Peabody with the call. She's directed traffic. Going to put it over to that side. Nice jump set. Blase finds the opening in that back corner.
Beautiful control right there by Blase.
Number 16, Mason Mans checking in. I believe Lainey Moses, yes, will be coming out. We're going to libero sub and get Lauren Felica back into the game. Nice kill. Set was a little far off the net, but Maya handles it just fine and finds that back corner.
Her second kill in as many chances tonight. Taylorville now up 12-8.
Paige Brown back into the game. Moves into the front row. Summer Brandis, the lefty, back to serve. Really nice quick set there by Charleston. Nice kill by Abby Heberling. Nice way to dig that up. Lauren Felica helps that out. Dump over, that's going to be 2 hits for Charleston, yes. Taylorville looking to take control here. They're up 14-8, and Charleston's coach is going to call timeout. Nice run by the Taylorville Tornadoes. We're in a timeout. This is going to be a minute-long timeout. This timeout is brought to you by Arby's, who I stopped over to for lunch tonight. For dinner tonight. And 2 buffalo chicken sliders there, delightful from there, with a gigantic unsweet iced tea. That is the only. I don't drink sweet tea.
Gotta go sweet tea. Gotta go sweet tea.
I just think sweet tea is disgusting. I'm not a big fan. I remember it just tastes like brown Kool-Aid. It is just gross to me. No sweet tea for me. I like unsweet tea. I like the earthy flavor of it. Plenty of ice in there, and then we can get some lemon, and it's delicious.
And thankfully, we're going back to volleyball now.
I'm just kidding. Arby's did not sponsor my supper tonight, although I wouldn't mind that a few nights during basketball season. Hi, Clyde. Just couldn't quite get that spike down. And that was the timeout of doom. Timeout broke Taylorville's momentum. Charleston gets the point. It's 14-9. Nice serve by Charleston there. Dug up by Lauren Felica. And number 18, Kaylee Wilson, finds a hole in the middle of the Taylorville defense up and over the block.
Looks like she mishit it, but she still found the floor.
Number 8 back to serve. That's Sydney Bennett. Over to Lauren Felica. Summer with the set. Set is just a little wide. Paige can't quite get it to go down. 3 in a row by Charleston, and they've crept back into it and cut the lead in half. Another good serve by Charleston. Tough one to handle right there, and that's a 4-0 run by Charleston. A timeout for Taylorville. What'd you have for supper tonight?
Nothing yet. Wasn't expecting to be behind a microphone tonight.
Yeah, we got asked to do this about an hour before. You don't call it tip-off. First serve, I guess?
First serve.
It's not kickoff or anything like that.
I'm just very excited to see all of the basketball players and other students in Purple Rain tonight.
It was good to see standing up in the front row.
Making it loud.
See Wyatt Shirley is up front there. He's got the new Purple Rain shirt on. Sean Jakowski, Jace Bergschneider over there. Handful of other basketball players representing. It's going to be an illegal hit by Lauren Felica. 5 in a row now by Charleston. Nice serve. Charleston brings a really good serving game. I think that's part of the reason why they've crept back into this.
Nice
spike. Like 2 hits
nice
on the
dig.
set. Sorry, Coacher. Good block by Blase. And that was going to be 4 hits there if Paige would have hit that anyway. It's tied up.
All of a sudden, it's 14-14.
It was going to be a close game. Even records. Both have played and beaten quality opponents. And we're just having a hard time passing tonight. Charleston's got some nice serves. They're able to put it where they want it. And that service game's really got them back into the game. They take the lead now.
We've got a freshman checking in, number 14, Samantha Logue.
Big run here. 8 points in a row.
Another sub coming in, number 21, Courtney Gideon.
Number 8, Sydney Bennett back to serve. Nice pass by Felica up to Brandis. Heberling finally breaks up the run.
Beautifully placed ball, and we finally stopped the rally.
Yeah, Abby's not going to hit it very hard, but she places it really well. She kind of reminds me of Natalie Snyder from last year. Doesn't hit it really hard, but just puts it exactly where she wants to put it.
Front row of Heberling and Clayton here. Hopefully we can make some noise.
Good little cross-court hit from the outside hitter from Charleston. That finds the back line for another point. It is 17-15 Charleston. Number 15, Katrina Blase, back to serve. She serves it at Clayton. Summer Brandis with a dump over into the middle, but it's dug up by Charleston. Charleston gets it over the net, and it finds the court for another point. 15-18, Taylorville's down. Charleston on a 10-1 run.
And maybe that's the break we're looking for as Blase puts one in the net.
Yeah, you know, they haven't made really any mistakes here in this run. They've been playing extremely well. Maybe that's the break you need to just kind of stop their momentum.
Nice dig out of the back row. Beautiful set and hit over by Summer Brandis.
Really good dig by Avery McCullough there in the back row. Lauren Felica back to serve. You're going to need a block here. Hannah gets it done. That ball's deflected by Charleston. I didn't pick up the number on that, but Hannah Clayton with a very good block on a little overpass from Charleston. 18-0.
And the ace for Felica.
Lauren's got a nice serve that just kind of rolls off the table there and finds the opening. Timeout, Charleston. Taylorville retakes the lead. It's 19-18. You know, Taylorville's had 4 really good years in a row of volleyball, and they're on their 5th year in a row. Just one of the very best athletic programs that we have here at Taylorville. Coach Peabody's coached them through that run, and things are continuing right now this season. We hope they keep going on. Lauren Felica with the serve. It looked like an illegal hit. Play is moving on. Hannah Clayton with a hard spike, but just can't get it to go down. Felica back with the pass. Brandis with the set. And Macy Mann just can't quite get it over the block. The block finds the court on Taylorville's side. It's 19-19. Back to serve number 12 for Charleston, Abby Callis. Very good dig by Avery McCullough. You can tell why she's in there. Avery with two really good digs right here.
And Hannah Clayton finds the right spot, puts it on the floor. Taylorville takes a 1-point lead.
Well, that's hard to believe. A 10-1 run, and you've got the lead. You're the first team to 20. They gave up a 10-1 run, and they're in control again. Hannah Clayton drives it home. Another ace. 2 in a row for Hannah. 21-19. Paige Brown with the serve. Just a little too low there and right into the net. Number 10 coming in for Charleston, that's Kayla Rotramel. Or maybe Rotramel.
Could be.
Maybe that's French, I don't know. I'm going to go with Rotramel.
Sounds good.
That's a lot going on there. Or we could just call her Kayla. Kayla's serve goes into the middle of the court. Great set by Brandis. And it lands just out of bounds.
Outside the line. Everything was right except the finish.
21 all. Kayla for Charleston back for the serve. Nice pass by Clayton. Up to Brandis. Clayton hits it. Bounces off the block, out of bounds. That's a point, Taylorville. 22-21. 3 points to go till we win the serve, and I may have just jinxed him right there.
Hannah Clayton back to serve.
Let's hope that's not like a free throw jinx by an announcer. Good serve. Not controlled very well by Charleston, but they still find a way to get it over. Nice set.
Blocked by the duo of Balaze and Courtney.
I think that was number 11.
22-22.
Masangu. I think number 11 was Masangu that blocked that one. Ooh. Boy, that ball was going long there by number 1, Busher. Summer changed her mind right at the last second, thinking it was going out, and it does go out. It's 23-22. Number 4, Lainey Moses, back to serve. Nice serve. Had a little spin on it. Blase with the hit, but can't find the floor. That's going over to Maya Cly. Dug up by Charleston.
Tip on the spike.
Sets out just a little bit wide, and Maya Cly hits the antenna there for a violation. 23-23. Coach for Charleston with a nice assistance there in straightening out the net. The down judge is judging it. He eyeballed it really well.
And we got a timeout by Coach Peabody.
That's her last timeout of the set. It's 23-23.
Nice to see the judges sporting their pink whistles tonight.
It's important. It's October. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
That is correct.
I actually knew that. I didn't even make that one up.
Taylorville was just informed they have 2 subs remaining. Hopefully we won't need them.
Shout out to Josh Smith. He's in the house playing assistant principal right next to Mr. Hutchison. Josh is locked in. Served by Charleston. Great set. Leads to a very powerful kill by Maya Cly. 24-23. It is set point for Taylorville. 1 to go. Summer Brandis back to serve. One of our best servers that we have. Nice pass by Charleston. Quick set. It's blocked by Taylorville. Dug out by Charleston. And Taylorville blocks it again. Set 1 goes to Taylorville, 25-23. Good defense right there when we needed it.
Abby Heberling, I believe, with 2 very big plays at the end of that set.
Yeah, she was a serious offensive threat for us. Led that set for Taylorville in kills. But I think more than anything, our defense kind of got to go. And the passing sharpened up there. The blocks were really good, getting a good double block on Blase. And then we were able to get back into it. Let's not forget, Charleston went on a 10-1 run in that set and lost.
Yeah, that's big. I thought the play by Cly was very good. And the fact that they did not set Blase very much really benefited Taylorville.
I think you got to let the big dog eat. You know,
let her eat, set it high, let her go get it.
Yeah, I don't know if we have the athletes to match what Blase can do when they give it to her. They just haven't said her much, and I'm thankful for that because I'm a Taylorville homer. I'm not going to lie. I'm not wearing purple right now, but I wear purple most days.
That is correct.
Coach Hadley decided to be completely biased tonight. He's wearing a Taylorville shirt, but you know what? So what? This is on Tommy TV. It's a Taylorville channel.
That is right. Your microphone's purple and gold, so
it is.
We'll be all right.
It is. Do I sound better than Mike Shannon? I think I do. I mean, he's not very good. I mean, you have to admit that. He's getting past his prime. Coach Hadley.
But he will have the call tomorrow night at 4:02.
Yes.
Game 5, Jack Flaherty.
I will not be listening to Mike Shannon at all because he is god-awful. He's almost as bad as Hawk Harrelson from the White Sox, who did retire, thankfully. And maybe it's time for Mike Shannon to go as well. I don't know.
I'm sure there will be people saying the same about us very, very soon.
I do like the Mad Hungarian.
He is good. I do like him as well.
He's fun to listen. What's it, Al Raboski?
Al Raboski.
Al Raboski. He's okay. You know, you ever eaten down at Mike Shannon's?
I have.
Well, what do you think? 1 to 10, how do you grade the food down at Mike Shannon's?
It's got to be a 10.
Really, a 10? That's interesting. I would say it's not a 10 because Harry Carey's is probably better.
Walked out of Harry Carey's this summer. Service was terrible.
All right, let's get set 2 going. Summer Brandis up for the serve. For just joining us, Taylorville took the first set. Blase with a powerful hit. Can't quite dig it up. That's going to bounce off the antenna. Charleston opens up the set 1-0. Number 8, Sydney Bennett, is going to serve first for Charleston. Into the back row. Good set and a good pass. Block lands out of bounds. That's a point for Taylorville. Here's Avery McCullough going on. And I think when she was able to be in there in the back row, like good things happen when she was able to pass the ball. Last set.
Did a very nice job in set 1. Good serve here as well.
Good deep serve. Almost looked like an illegal set. Looked like 2, but we're going to let that one slide. That's okay. Charleston's going to get the point. Blase's back to serve. It's 2-1 Charleston.
I like to see her serving in the back row.
Yeah, she rotates out of the front. Charleston changes. Their offensive attack is significantly different when she is in the back or out of the game.
And it takes the blocker out of the front row, and Hannah Clayton's able to make them pay.
Tough serve to handle. Avery McCullough with an ace. I'm sorry, that was Lauren Felica. 3-2 Taylorville. Good little set, but it's dinked over by Charleston. Hard hit by Clayton. Dug up to the rafters for Charleston. They're just happy to get it over. Another hard hit by Clayton. She's teeing off all of a sudden. And Charleston all of a sudden can't run their offense. Clayton dinks this one. We're just feeding her right now. Charleston digs it up. Taylorville tips it out of bounds. Tough rally. We felt really in control there, but the ball just didn't bounce Taylorville's way.
3 great hits by Clayton. Unfortunately, Charleston gets the point.
Even though Taylorville didn't get the point, it's good to see Clayton start to unleash here a little bit. She just didn't have good swings in the first set. 2 in a row really good, and a good little placement dink on her third one. So hopefully she gets it going. Taylorville hits it into the net. This is going to be number 12, Abby Callis again for Charleston. 4-3 Charleston's up. Serve goes to Clayton, pass by Brandis. It's Clayton again. Into the back row, dug up with the back set. But Charleston hits it into the net. Point for Taylorville, it's 4-4. Paige Brown back to serve. Nice serve. A little bit of a cutter action there. Little tip to the middle, but it doesn't find the court. Another tip by Taylorville. We got a good rally going on here. Somebody's got to hit one hard, though. Charleston hits a hard, but it's blocked. Dug up by Charleston into the back row.
And that's a way to finish one off.
What a rally. Probably the best rally of the game. Good quality hits by both teams.
Great save over on the sideline by Felica.
This is going to be Paige Brown back to serve for Taylorville, 5-4, after probably the best rally of the match. Serve goes in the back row. Here's your set. Little dink here. Thought Taylorville was going to be called for 2 hits, but they let that one go. We get it over the net. Good little set by Brandis. Hard hit by Hannah Clayton. She's really got it going all of a sudden.
If we can get her going, we might be out of here in 2, which would be great for our listeners.
She is our most powerful hitter, and she can find the floor well. Now she's feeling confident. Hopefully we can just keep getting it to her. Good pass by Paige Brown, set up by Brandis. Clayton with the hit. Dug up by Charleston. I say by Clayton again. That's another kill.
She's hitting them even when they're not good sets. I'd say she's locked in.
Yeah, they're going to have to change their lineup. Charleston goes with a little bit taller player in there. That's going to be Karen Masangu. The sub is probably going to help add to the block, and I would imagine she'll match up against Clayton here. Serve goes into the net. We're going to sub. That's number 3, Kylie Wolf, checking into the game for Taylorville. Her first appearance, I believe.
Brown is upset with herself, but that was a very good run by her.
7-5 Taylorville. Nice little set into the middle to Macy Mann, but blocked by Charleston. Brandis with another set. There's Clayton again, but slightly blocked by Masangu. Ball's dug up by Kylie Wolf, her first dig of the match. And Hannah Clayton again with the kill. Bounced it off the block from Masangu and Courtney. And the ball lands out of bounds off Charleston. It's 8-5. She's on a run, coacher.
8-5. I think 4 of our points have come via kill from Hannah Clayton.
Hannah Clayton back to serve. She's rotated into the back. Nice serve. Tough to handle by Charleston. Didn't quite get their offense run. Felica digs that up. It's to Brandis, to Macy Mann. Dug up by Charleston. Nice little bump set there, but the kill flies out of bounds. Point for Taylorville. Hannah Clayton again is going to step back to serve. Coach Peabody with the call. Aiming right for that middle. That middle area was wide open. Hard hit by Charleston. Charleston's going to get the point. That hit that right sideline in front of Taylorville's bench. It's 9-6. Taylorville.
Very good hit by Courtney. Cross court hit. Found the floor.
Hannah Busher back to serve for Charleston. Quick set there by Taylorville. To Macy Mann. But I believe that's Blase that was in the net.
Third time in 2 matches she's been in the net. We'll take it.
She's hungry. That's definitely her role, is to get blocks. She's just being a little too aggressive with it. Lainey Moses to serve. She serves it into the net. Point for Taylorville, 10-7. Or excuse me, point for Charleston. Number 7, Ashley McPeak checks in for Charleston. Felica is going to come in for the libero spot for Taylorville. That's number 7, Ashley McPeak for Charleston. Serve goes to Clayton, set by Brandis. Abby Heberling takes a good run and swing at it. Almost looked like one of those layups where you jump off one-footed. Mishit it a little bit, but that's okay. It lands on the Charleston side.
I believe the miss hit fooled Charleston, which benefited us. 11-7, timeout, Charleston.
What'd you think of Yadier Molina's bat flip into center field the other night, Coach?
Not a fan of it, but he was definitely heated up at the time.
Throat slash too, I believe.
Walk-off winner. 4:02 tomorrow. Game 5.
But you know, hey, he's all about respecting the game.
That's right.
Him and Carlos Martinez respect the game.
That's right. Play the game the right way. It's the Cardinal way.
I believe that was Carlos Martinez that was blowing kisses to, was it Okuna leading off second base?
Billy Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton. Yeah, that was it. That was it. I'm an avid Chicago Cub fan. I know our season's done. We're enjoying the vacation. We'll get ready for 2020. Fantastic kill by Blase. That is her best kill of the game so far. We just didn't have the block. She hits a nice cross-court shot. If she can do more of that, we're going to be in some trouble.
Yeah, it wasn't a good set there, but she still found a way to hammer it home.
Good time for a dump from Taylorville, but can't get it down. Blase unleashes another one. 2 kills in a row for her. It's 11-9 Taylorville, but Charleston's got a little spark of momentum now.
And just like that, the momentum swings back to Taylorville with the long serve.
Avery McCullough coming in.
The spark plug.
It's like the Mighty Mouse back there. Little sloppy play here by both teams all of a sudden. Charleston looks to get it together on the set. There's Blase again. Block's not quite there in time, and it hits the Taylorville side of the floor. That's another point. She's got 3 kills here in their last 3 or 4 points, I believe. 12-10, Taylorville.
Thankfully, she is now serving.
Yes, we like when she rotates into the back row. She does her job in serving. Fortunately, it goes in the net. She comes out. This will be a great time for Taylorville to possibly get up by another 4, 5, 6 points here before Blase checks back in. The ball sounded like it was tipped, but it was not. The ball lands out of bounds. 13-11. Number 3, Mackenzie Pamperin checks in for Charleston. Number 12, Abby Callis back to serve. Ball's dug up by Clayton, set to Brandis. Clayton hits it into the back row, but dug up by Charleston. There's Wilson with the spike attempt for Charleston. And Taylorville with the big point right there. Just couldn't get it dug up by Charleston. Kind of threw off the timing with the set, and it's a point for Taylorville, 14-11.
Clayton proving she's not just a hitter. She dug that one off the floor very nicely as well.
You know, she played varsity as a freshman. She can do this. She's got the athleticism. She's got good power. She can do a lot of things. Ball lands out of bounds off of a Charleston player. It's another point for Taylorville. It's 15-11. Masangu checks back in for Charleston. Paige Brown back to serve. Paige Brown's got that little side wind up there for her serve. Tough set by Charleston. It's a point for Taylorville. 16-11, up 5 now. Nice serve right into the middle. That's an overpass by Charleston, but it finds a hole in the Taylorville defense. You just hate when those happen. Overpass
Taylorville a little off guard.
Overpass, a great time to run some offense and get a point out of that, but just kind of caught us a little bit on our heels there, not quite ready.
Like to see a Clayton spike before Blase gets back.
Yep. There goes Clayton, but she sails it wide or long. 16-13. And Taylorville really needs to stop this here and get a couple points before Blase checks back in. Serve looks long, and it is 17-13.
Great call by Mrs. Stevens, high school teacher. A little shout out for her for coming out tonight.
First year teacher here. Welcome to TCUSD. Your kids go to school here. Clayton into the net. It's 17-14, and Taylorville did not build upon that lead while Blase was out. It's a good opportunity for Charleston to get back into it quickly. Serve lands wide. Close one there. Couldn't have been out by more than 2 or 3 inches. 18-14. Lainey Moses is going to step back to serve. Taylorville won the first set. Looking to try to get this done in 2 possibly. Hopefully that's not the jinx of doom. Overpass by Charleston, and Gideon cleans house.
Perfectly set, didn't give Charleston a chance to even turn their heads.
Gideon's first kill of the match. It's 19-14. Lainey Moses again with the serve into the middle. Blase hits it hard, but rejected by Heberling. Charleston's able to dig it up and somehow muster a point off of that.
Beautiful block by Heberling. Just couldn't take advantage.
It's 19-15. Ashley McPeak back to serve. Dug up by Taylorville, and it's just kind of a little awkward hit there that kind of catches the Charleston defense off guard. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
It'll be another kill for Gideon to this match.
It's 20-15. Brandis, the lefty, back to serve. Big set to Blase, and she crushes it. It's off the top of the block, and she is good. She was a good 6 or 8 feet off of the net and still found a way to get that downward. 20-16. Big hit by Heberling into the middle. Gets Charleston's offense off, and Taylorville really needs a score here, and they do. Heberling again with a kill.
Seems like every time Blase gets one down, Heberling answers.
She's having a nice game. Really good first set. And now she's finishing this set really strong after being quiet. That's a timeout. Charleston. Taylorville goes up 5 late in the set. Let's see if they can hold on. Too many injuries for the Cubbies this year. Too many. Too many late in the season. I will give a little hat tip to the Cardinals, who were injured for a lot of the season, found a way to kind of stay afloat, got healthy, and started playing pretty good ball. Can't take that away from them.
Well. Playing really well right now. I like our chances.
Would love to see that Flaherty kid in Cubby Blue someday.
Hopefully that never happens. Lock him up after this year.
We're getting Garrett Cole. I feel good about that one. John Lester is becoming the number 4 or 5 John Lackey-esque player that is getting really overpaid. We're going to need some young arms. Here we go. 4 points to go for Taylorville. Avery McCullough into the net, unfortunately. Charleston's going to step back, but Blase is rotates to the back row to serve, which means she's not in the front row, and all of Taylorville really likes that. Blase serve, dug up by Clayton. And Clayton with the big kill, big swing here. She's leading the Taylorville Tornadoes in kills this set. We needed that one to go up 5 late in the game.
She's really carrying us this game, and let's hope she can put it away here.
Lauren Felika's up. We got 3 to go for Taylorville. Great serve, right into the middle, hard serve. And Charleston just can't handle that one. Just couldn't find a way to get that pass over to the setter. Taylorville's up 6. Really good knuckleball from Lauren. Pancake saved by Taylorville. Way to go, Felika. See if Charleston can handle this one. It sails out of bounds. Taylorville point.
That was an unbelievable save, dig by Felika. Now let's take it home.
Lauren for a game point, match point. The ball goes out of bounds. It is 24-18 here. It is match point the rest of the way for Taylorville, unless somehow, some way, Charleston finds a way to rattle off 6 in a row. And they've had a good run. Remember, they had the 10-1 run in the first set. Match point for Taylorville. Serve goes up. It's dug up by Clayton. Big set to Clayton. Masangu with a block. Taylorville can't run their offense. Here goes Charleston again. It's blocked by Taylorville. Pass goes just a little bit off. Charleston can't get a good hit there. And it's crushed again by Clayton through the block for match point.
I had her down for 8 kills that game. I'm definitely not a statistician, but she has carried us home.
Very powerful play by Hannah Clayton. She really got it going in the second set. It's good to see her, come around. I think she may have been a little bit rattled in the first set with some passing issues. Kind of got in coach's doghouse just a little bit, but recovered. And that's a sign of some maturity from a young volleyball player who has been through some battles. So it's good to see her bounce back, play extremely well in that second set.
Absolutely. Congrats to the Tornadoes.
Coach Peabody? I sure will. You want to bring her over?
We're going to be joined by Coach Kim Peabody, and I will let Coach Brown handle the interviewing.
This is probably going to be really awful, but we're just going to roll with this. I don't have very good interviewing skills. I've never interviewed anybody ever. Been interviewed before. Never been interviewed. Never interviewee? I don't know. Let's talk about Taylorville tonight. I think Charleston comes in with one of the best players in the conference, Kat Blase, and she got it going in the second set. But, it's like what you were talking about. They just didn't get the ball quite enough to her.
No, I didn't feel like they set her enough. When she did get set, she put it down, but the key to the game, in my opinion, was the play by Hannah Clayton in the second set.
Totally agree with that. She had some really powerful kills. You know, it was early in the game. I want to say it was like 4-3, something like that. And Hannah had 2 fantastic swings in a row that didn't go down. She came back with a dink. And Charleston dug up that point. But it just seemed like Hannah's aggression started coming forward there. And sure enough, she was set up the rest of the way. I agree. That's our player of the game. I don't know who that's sponsored by.
Not us.
We're going to say CTI because CTI kind of floats the bill for what's going on with your broadcast on Tommy TV. I promise you we'll be joined by Kim Peabody, who's doing another fantastic job. Taylorville is going to move to 19-6 on the year, 1 win away from 20. That's going to be 1 win away from, I believe, 5 years in a row of 20 wins or more.
We are now joined by Coach Kim Peabody.
Coach Peabody, tell us some keys to the match there. And, it seemed like you got some control of the game. What do you think kind of got us going there in the second set?
I thought Hannah Clayton came to life. She was pulling just summer jump setting so well, was pulling a blocker, so Hannah was one-on-one a lot over there, and she was able to get the ball down. Yeah,
I agree with that. Coach Hadley and I were talking about Hannah's play just really changed there in the second set. She got aggressive, and it kind of showed like her, just being a veteran. This isn't her first rodeo. She's been on varsity for a while. I thought she kind of struggled the first set, really got to go in the second set. So that's what you want kids that have been through battles before to come back. Talk about Avery McCullough and what she kind of means to the team, serving, back row, things like that.
Oh my gosh, I thought she was great tonight. She was all over the court. She was a question mark even being on the varsity court. In the summer, she worked so hard, and she's got a wicked little serve. I don't even know how she does it, but I thought she had a great night tonight.
Yeah, I thought she was really good. I thought she had some big momentum, digs, that were just tough to get to. I don't know if anybody else on the team can get to some of those things that she got to, but she did, and I thought that was a big, the energy kind of comes alive, and I think. We
always tell our girls that if a hustle play, a big kill's fun, but a hustle play, that brings the crowd back into it and gives you the momentum shift.
I thought so too. There was another really good dig late in the game here that, it didn't seal the deal, but Lauren Felica had a fantastic dig. Talk about that point and that exchange for Taylor.
Yeah, I thought, everybody in the gym thought the ball was down, and she, what they call a pancaked it with her hand, and it was pretty exciting. It
was exciting. We ended up getting the point. I think we ended up going by 5 or 6 at that point in time. Coach Peabody, another fantastic job. You're 1 win away from 20. Again, how many years in a row is that to get 20? Is that 5 in a row now?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too.
Ever since Maddie's been in high school.
I think so. I think I remember Madison Clayton getting one, and Peyton Jackson, of course. I think you're really close to 5 in a row.
Stat keeping on that,
You don't keep track of your wins? I keep track of my losses. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe you do the same.
Yeah. So.
All right, Coacher. Thanks a lot. When do you play next?
We play Muhammad on Thursday on the road. They were also only have 2 losses in the conference, but I'm hoping Mount Zion took them down tonight, but we don't know yet. So we're on the road with Muhammad.
Yeah. Now you beat them in the first one, right?
No, that's our only.
That was our loss. That's right. Okay, well, Coach, good luck on Thursday as you go to Muhammad Seymour. Hopefully that's win number 20, knock on wood. I said lots of things that I thought would jinx the girls tonight, and I did not have an announcer's jinx at all. We didn't talk about, free throw percentage and all of a sudden there was an air ball or anything like that. I'm not going to go to Muhammad unless you take me out to eat.
The next home game.
We'll see about that. I don't know. I made fun of so many Cardinals that I probably lost customers for CTI tonight. I don't know. All right, Coach Peabody, thanks a lot.
All right, thanks.
All right, Coach Hadley, let's wrap this up here. Player of the game goes to Hannah Clayton.
I would agree with that.
Charleston's going to go home with an 18-7 record. Taylorville picks up another one. They're going to go to 19-6, and like Coach Peabody was talking, they have 1 loss in the conference right now, so that sets up a huge showdown with Muhammad on Thursday. So good luck to the Taylorville girls on Thursday. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. This has been Coach Ryan Brown playing the best Ron Burgundy I could tonight. And I was joined by none other than
Coach Jason Hadley.
who was fantastic on the microphone.
It was
See you
fun.
later,
Great
Taylorville.
job.